Hello there, and as usual, I'm Aaron from Last Stand Gamers, and welcome. So today I've got some quite exciting things to talk about. Now the first one is the new exploration module that's been released information about in a blog a number of days ago, as well as getting your ship featured within the final game. Now that sounds really exciting, but you're probably wondering how you can do that, and I'll get onto that shortly. Let's first talk about the exploration module. Now, if you don't know much about this, in a recent blog post, Merrick was talking about the idea of infinite sort of exploration, massive worlds where you can possibly go here, you can go there, and out there's going to be something, there's going to be asteroids, there's going to be ships, and it's just a whole new exciting way of exploring, finding other ships, finding other items, and there was quite a lot of debate about this, and one of the topics that was raised, as well as a little poll, was the idea of how they were going to get these ships. Were they going to spend a lot of time, a lot of effort developing a piece of software that actually makes these ships randomly, or could they simply take the ships that already exist on the workshop and put them into the game? And the community really liked this, and they really wanted to get their ships featured within the game. So today I'm going to talk about how you can do that. Now, all these posts and things I'm talking about will be in the description below, and I'm going to talk about the actual competition one now. Now, this is the first wave, you could say, of ships that they're accepting to actually have a look at, and they want ships that don't have any modifications on. So this ship here has been reworked, changed, so all the mods that it was currently running before have been removed, and it's just a bog standard ship and something that I'm probably going to enter into the competition. They also want it to be survival ready, so they want pipes, they want tubes, they want everything so it can actually power and work as a survival ship, and they don't want empty sort of compartments. They want very full, sort of realistic style ships. So you can see we've got crates here, and them crates are going to be full of ore, full of stone, and make this ship a real sort of trophy for a player to come across it. But you don't have to make it that easy for the other player. You can also leave nasty little traps like this ship here. So let's grab Henry and pretend we're maybe a pirate, or we're scavenging. We're flying through the galaxy. We are the player in this world, and we've just bumped into this ship. It's just spawned in to our galaxy area as we're traveling through. So we decide to land on it. We could land on the front of the deck, but we've got some thrusters there that could burn us away. This ship could be traveling, could just be stationary. So we're going to land here on this little landing pad at the back of the ship, and we'll lock our little Henry in place. So we've landed our small ship, and we're going to actually begin exploring the vessel. So imagine we've landed on this, and we're going to be looking for some resources, tools, equipment that could actually help us on our survival. And as a player, as myself, I've left a nasty little trap in here, but the unsuspecting player wouldn't know that as he was exploring. So he's came in, he's looking around, seeing different areas, and maybe he's even just grinded his way in. He's not even bothered using a door, but he's come over to this section maybe to check out the med bay. So we've instantly got these sirens going off, we've got the enemy detected, and now we have a little bit of a mini game. But the player could just technically try to run out and leave and escape in his ship, but guess what's happened? The landing gears have actually locked his ship in place. Now I can try to escape, press P, but I can't move anywhere because the landing gears that I thought was a safe little landing bay have actually locked me in place. So I'm forced to save my own little ship. I can just run off, or I'm going to be stranded out here with no supplies at all. So I've quickly got to work out what the problem is. Now this looks like it could be something quite serious here. So what have we got to do? That's what we've got to work out. It is some sort of passcode that I've worked out, and I know the password, of course, but to actually work out or hack this, the player would have to come around the back and try to work out how this item works to hack it. Now if you know how this key code already works, then it's not a problem, but if you don't, it's going to be very hard to hack. But hacking into the back, you can actually find out the number. So I've just left this at default at the moment, and there we go. We've actually cut off the alarm, and we've stopped the warheads from actually blowing up. Very exciting, very interesting. Now you're probably wondering, if I run out of this room and run back in, will it reset? No, because it's turned the sensor off. What happens if I destroy the keypad? It's going to blow up. And what other sort of questions? What happens if I destroy the sensor? You won't get close to it enough. Now, the only other option that I've kind of thought that you could possibly do is try to disable the power first. Now, that could be a solution to actually cut this ship from working, and I might have to just put something in there to make that a little bit harder. Anyway, the entrance to the competition hosted by Keen Software House. I've got a link to the forum. Get your ship submitted, and let's see some of them awesome pieces of art. And pretty cool sort of industrial designs that you guys make up there, so I can come across them in our survival. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.